I used to work with Zippy. Zippy the chimp. The chimp act. World famous since the 50s or 40s. You don't know who Zippy is? Zippy was a very, very famous chimp. He was in a lot of TV movies. He was in commercials. And of course, he toured the USA, maybe other places as well. Zippy could roller skate. Zippy smoked cigarettes. Zippy could ride a bicycle. He could ride a motorcycle. He could play the drums. Zippy could do a lot of things. And many times I was the ringmaster of the circus that Zippy was performing with. We also worked with some other acts. The problem with Zippy was when he got bad, he would get spanked, and he hated getting spanked. And when he got spanked, if you were in the room when his parents spanked him, his owners, his whatever you want to call them, his adopted parents, he would look at you and get angry at you. How many times he stole my collapsible top hat and he'd sit on it, or he'd throw it around the room after his parents left, because I'm in the same dressing room. Yeah, we shared a dressing room. And I'm thinking, Zippy, you got to stop that. And he'd give me that look, and I'm thinking like, ugh. Well, there was a friend of mine who was a magician. I was not his friend at the time that this happened. He was playing in a casino in Atlantic City, and there was a chimp on the show, monkey, and it bit off his finger. He had a shiny ring, is my understanding, and it bit off his finger. And that finger was never restored. However, the magician's still very successful, still a great guy, has had a good career. But imagine getting your finger bitten off by an animal and living the rest of your life thinking about that when it comes up. Terrible. Zippy's had to be retired after about 12 years. So there was a Zippy farm. And one of the Zippies that I worked with, because they took turns being Zippy, was time to retire. And they bought another baby monkey that was going to be Zippy, and they decided to keep Zippy. And the Zippy franchise said, you can't keep Zippy. Zippy goes to the farm and he retires, because when they turn 12 or so, they become unruly, they become vicious, dangerous, and no longer fun in a social environment. They got to be returned to who they are. You know, their instincts come out. And these people would not return Zippy. And they kept the baby monkey and trained, the baby chimp, and they trained the baby, and then changed the name and kept that one too. And unfortunately, I believe they lost Zippy after a while after the fight, because their contract was they could own it for so many years, pay the franchise fees. And then they toured with this little monkey that never had the same fame, because Zippy was so well known. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Zippy the chimp. Look it up.